Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today we're going to be talking about some amazing facts about cookies and other sweet treats. Let's begin the video, shall we? Cookie cutters were created in the 1700s by early American tinsmiths. In the Middle East, chocolate chip cookies are topped with chocolate sauce and eaten with a knife and fork. The cookies the Cookie Monster eats on Sesame Street are actually rice cakes with brown spots painted on. Chocolate chip cookies were invented in 1937 when Ruth Graves decided to add chunks of semi-sweet Nestle chocolate in her cookie recipe. And remember, this all took place at the Toll House Company. August 4th is National Cookie Day in the United Kingdom. The world's biggest chocolate chip cookie weighed 40,000 pounds and had a diameter of 101 feet, and it was created in 2003 in North Carolina by the Immaculate Baking Company. Oreos are very popular all over the world, like France, Germany, Japan, Mexico, Chile, Argentina, China, South Korea, Singapore, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Indonesia, Norway, Finland, Iceland, Denmark, Sweden, and Brazil. In 1902, animal crackers officially became known as Barnum's Animals, which is based on Barnum and Bailey Circus, which no longer exist. And just recently, Nabisco was forced to change the box from animals inside the cages to animals without them, all because of the request of PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. In Italy, the Chinese fortune cookie is known as Lucky Cannoli. In 2009, a full-size gingerbread house in Stockholm, Sweden was made up of 648.1 pounds of flour, 202.8 pounds of margarine, 221.3 pounds of sugar, 14 imperial gallons of golden syrup, 4.8 pounds each of cinnamon, cloves, and ginger, and 8.1 pounds of baking powder. In 2015, Chips Ahoy was relaunched in Indonesia after the product was discontinued in that country in the early 2010s. In the 1500s, Christmas cookies became popular all across Europe, with Lebkuchen in Germany, Pepparkakor in Norway, and Krumkake in Sweden. Yep, Krumkake in certain Scandinavian countries, like Norway and Sweden. Danish butter cookies are usually associated with Denmark, the notable exporter of butter cookies for many years, particularly in the USA and Asia, like Japan and South Korea. During the Renaissance, French Queen Catherine de' Medici, Italian pastry chefs made French macarons when she brought them with her to France in 1533 upon marrying Henry II of France. Kit Kat wafer bars come in many different flavors exclusively in Japan, including grilled potato, matcha milk, blueberry cheesecake, cherry blossom, also known as sakura, azuki bean, choco banana, white peach, green tea, fruit parfait, strawberry fromage, Ubody melon, apple, mango, lemon, salt, watermelon, pineapple, kiwi, jasmine tea, creme brulee, etc. Gummy bears were invented in the early 1920s in Germany by Hans Riegel, a confectioner from Bonn, who 2 years earlier had started the Haribo candy company. And he got the inspiration from Tanzbären, which means dance bears in German. June 11th is National German Chocolate Cake Day in the USA. Sam German created the mild dark bacon chocolate for Baker's Chocolate Company in 1852. And the company named the chocolate in his honor, which is called Baker's German Chocolate Bar. Don't believe me? Just look it up on the internet. And I tell you, Sam German was truly ahead of his time. Because a lot of people thought that the German chocolate cake came from Germany, but it actually came from an American named Sam German. Early evidence of cheesecake can be traced to the Greek island of Samos as far back to 2000 BC, though the oldest existing written recipe is credited to Roman politician Marcus Cato around the 1st century BC, before Christ. Skittles were first made in Britain in 1974. Then it came to the USA 5 years later, in 1979. Quaker Oats introduced Cap'n Crunch in 1963, which was 55 years ago. And Dawes Butler was the original voice for Cap'n Crunch, whose full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch. Then Crunch Berries were introduced in 1967, and then Peanut Butter Crunch in 1969. General Mills French Toast Crunch launched in 1995, back when I was still watching Inoki films Thumbelina, a magical story, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the time. And then it was discontinued in 2006 in America, yet remained available in Canada. And then it was brought back on December 5th, 2014, due to popular demand. And anytime I eat French Toast Crunch, I always felt like I was actually going back in time. Back to a simpler time. Back to 1996. Okay, that should be enough for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell notification so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another facts video shortly, so stay tuned. And I'll be right back after these messages.